G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I'm going to do another golden white coaster today for you. The last one I did, the gold really took over. And yeah, I'm just going to do it a little bit differently today. I have got my Platinum Ultra Clear. This is the last of it. I had to leave the bottle upside down to let it all run out. I just made it. Platinum Ultra Clear today. I just think because it's a thinner resin, it tends to give a better effects if you're after effects. It does take a bit longer to set up, so I won't be able to unmold until tomorrow. So I just have to be patient. Now, I've got some gold leaf in here, and I'm just sort of trying to break it up as much as possible. You put a tiny little bit of resin in there, just enough to make it a paste. If there's too much resin in there, it just sort of flies away. So there is that. Just my gold leaf flakes. Gold leaf. Now, normally I put a ring around the edge in a color. This time I'm just going to do a puddle and then a puddle and then a puddle and just see what happens. See if the colors can sort of blend a little bit more, I think. Ooh, I might chicken out. So the gold I'm using today is this one. It's Rich Gold by Art Tree Creations. And it's one of those golds that kind of look like molten gold. It sort of has the layer of gold on the top. So we'll put a scoop in. Look at that. Let's see if that's going to be enough. So it really looks like molten gold, doesn't it? Rather than just a mica powder that just kind of dissolves and looks different. So they do look very different. This one sort of wants to float to the top. It's a good one if you want to do like gold lacing. It's a good one to use. Just got to make sure you mix it in really well. I think that'll do. I will come back and mix it again though, because you can see the little specks of powder sort of coming up to the surface. So we'll give it another good mix. Now my other colour is the Pearl X by Jacquard in the Micro Pearl. It's going to be my white. And then I'm going to add to that some acrylic ink instead of alcohol ink. This is the acrylic ink that I used the other day to make those 3D flowers. And it worked really well, didn't it? I was so happy with that. Did you guys see that? Wow, so surprised. Because normally I can only get that effect from using a pigment paste. Oh, I did it again. I should have added just a tiny bit of resin to my powder so it mixes better. Now I'm going to stand here and mix forever. I keep forgetting to do that because I decant my resin earlier and then I forget to do it. I should just wait, shouldn't I? Until I start the video, because now it's going to take forever to mix in. Bear with me. Actually, while I'm mixing, I'll add some of this acrylic ink. I need to give it a good shake. Now there's a couple of these. When you buy the kit, you get the super opaque white, but you can also buy the super opaque white on its own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what 10 looks like, eh? I have no idea how this is going to work. Like I said, I've only used it for the 3D flower. So I'm kind of hoping I'll get a little bit of the white dropping to the back. Yeah, I don't know really. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. And I hope I've got enough white here. I've got about half a cup of gold and probably 2/3 of a cup of white, and then the rest will be my clear. So we'll remember that that was 10 drops, hey, in 2/3 of a cup. If I was doing the 3D flower effect, I'd wait till the resin was thick. I'd wait 50 minutes or 55 minutes, almost an hour. And then I would add my white. But because I'm not waiting, I don't want to put too much in because it's heavy and you know, it'll sink. All right, shall we get started? I'm a bit nervous about, I'll do one puddle and see how it's going to work, and if it doesn't work then I'll go back to going around the edge, but we'll see if it'll work, hey? All right, here we go. A puddle. Actually, that's not going to work either because I need to know how much, I need to divide it up equally. Yes, I do. I can't just do one and see if it works, because I need to divide my gold equally. Hopefully this is kind of equally. Why are you running off to the side there? Hey, come back. Have I not leveled my table properly? The others are okay. This one's just... all right. Hopefully it'll still work. All right, here we go. Now let's pour some of this into the center. I'm going to have to go into the center of the puddle rather than the center of the mold. And hopefully it'll work. By pouring it into the center of the puddle. No point pouring into the center of the mold. Okay, so that's that one. Now with the clear, don't need to stir the clear. Here we go, into the center of the puddle again, and hopefully it'll push out. Oh, kind of. Yeah, I don't know how successful this is going to be, you guys. Probably should have just stuck to the way I normally do it, but we'll see. See what'll happen. All right, now I'm going to put a little bit more in. Got a lot of clear left over. Maybe I'll have enough to do a little tiny 3D flower. Probably not. Probably haven't got enough for that. Did make up 325 grams of resin I made up. This mold holds about 330 grams, and I made 322, so there's always going to be a little bit left over. And of course I'm not doing the center today, so I've got a little bit left over. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Now let's see if we can get the gold into the center. A little blob in the middle there. Don't need a lot. I will kind of break it up a little bit to make it look a little bit more natural looking. It looks very gold at the moment, doesn't it? Oh, hope I haven't overdone the gold again. Oops, probably don't need any more in there. All right, there we go. Just because you've made it all doesn't mean you have to use it all. As I always say, it's hard to know how much you're going to use, isn't it? So just break that up a little bit till it looks kind of natural, not just a big glob in the center. And try not to use too much, otherwise it'll sort of poke up through the top of the coaster. That one's got a bit more in it, but I don't think I can get it out. Yeah, I think I probably should have stuck to my gold edge, and then the white, and then the clear. But anyway, we'll see. I've never done that before, so we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I'll do it again in the more traditional way. Hey, just so that we know. You can have a tiny bit more just to match the others. And I think that will pretty much do. Give it a bit of a torch. Let's see what's going to happen. Now, of course, we won't know what's going to happen until tomorrow when I unmold. See, that's got a lot more white there because my gold puddle moved. But quite often, when you do your ring and then you pour other colours in, the one colour sort of gets pushed out and then comes up over the top. So it may do that. But look, I'm getting reactions. Look at that. Look. Oh, I can see more bubbles. Let me torch again, and then I'll bring you down for a close-up. Hopefully it's going to work, you guys. I just wanted to try something different, you know. I get tired of doing the same old thing day in, day out. But I really wanted to try for some gorgeous white striations on the back. Look at that. Look at the striations. I'm just trying to get my gloves off so that I can show you. Actually, I don't need to get that one off as well. Now it's half on and half off. All right. Struggle with gloves, you guys. Hot, sweaty hands in the middle of summer. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. I'm going to turn my ring light off. All right, here we go. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Look how that gold sits on top. It's a floating gold. So hopefully it won't all kind of sink to the bottom. It does sort of float on top. But look at the reactions we're getting there so far. Well, that's a funny little thing in the middle. What is that? It looks like those flowers, you know, what are they called? The stamens? Is that the stamen of the flower? The little dots on the end of a little stick thing? Is that what they're called? Now this one has got the issue of more white. Oh, look, you guys. There's white lacing. Wow. Wow, white striations. I've never seen white striations before. Oh my gosh. There's more of the little stamens, flower stamens. That is so cute. Look at those striations. My gosh. Look at that. That looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm very excited. I can't wait till tomorrow now to see how these are going to turn out. Now you can see there's more white creeping around on the side there. Definitely going to have to do this again, hey guys, and do the gold around the outside and then the white ring and then pour the clear in just to see, because then I won't have that lopsided look. I don't know. All right, lots of things to do today. Christmas is almost here. You might even see this video after Christmas or on Christmas. I don't know. For me, it is the day before Christmas Eve. So when I'm doing this, so I've got a lot of things to go and organise. So catch you later, and we'll unmold these tomorrow. I'm back. It's actually the same day. What is it? It's nearly 8 p.m. And they're set, but they're probably still going to be a bit bendy. But tomorrow is my daughter Gemma's birthday. Christmas Eve. Well, it's Gemma's birthday, not Christmas Eve in our household. So I'm going to be really busy tomorrow. We're going out for breakfast, opening gifts, all that kind of thing. So I thought I'd better do this video now. And then I've got all this prep to do for Christmas dinner. So let's do it now. And hopefully it's going to be worthwhile and they're going to be pretty. Oh, I'm a bit nervous though. All right, so here we go. Oh, look, there's a little tiny bit of transparency there. Look at that gold. It's really shiny, isn't it? All right. Get it over and done with. I'm always nervous at this stage in case it doesn't work. All right. Are we ready? Here we go. Oh, no. It didn't work. I wonder why it didn't work. Oh gosh. All right, maybe we'll just have to have this side then, because this side's pretty because it's got the striations. I seriously thought we would get the striations on the back, but no. All right, this is going to have to be the top then, which is okay. I'm fine with it. It's still really pretty. Look at that. The striations did change from when I showed you. Now, what do you think of that gold there that's floating on top? Does that bother you? Do you like it? It's smooth, like it's not raised or anything. Oh, so disappointing. I had such high hopes. Maybe just a different gold would be better. Oh gosh. All right, well, I'll put the video up anyway. I am going to paint the edges with gold as well, because I think the really shiny bright gold along the edge will just pick up this gold in the center here. And they're still really pretty. Like, I do like them. I've never had gold striations before. Look at that. Nice and smooth on top. Really pretty. But just did not get the effects on the back. I will try again with a different gold. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll try my gold paste. I've got a gold pigment paste. Maybe I should try that. I will. I'll try the gold pigment paste with that same white. Oh gosh. All right. Now, if you've got anything that needs to be sanded, I'm just running my finger around to feel. Actually, don't feel anything. Oh, actually, one tiny little sharp bit there. Just give it a quick little file over with the nail file. It's all that it needs, not much at all. All right, so I'm going to get the deco color out. Give it a shake. I have this bit of card here that I use for pushing it until it comes down, because sometimes the color doesn't come down straight away. So here we go. Hopefully I'm not going to leave fingerprints on it. It's not that soft that it'll leave fingerprints on it. Should be okay. Are we focused? Try and come down a little bit here so that you can see. It's really pretty gold, this one. Try it off autofocus. No. Pretty easy to do all the way around. It's not difficult. The only thing you need to be careful of is touching the wet paint, like with your hand and then touching the top. See, look at that, I've got paint on my finger there, so I've got to be careful I don't transfer that onto the front of my piece, because you can't just wipe it off. And if you get some alcohol or nail polish remover or something like that and take it off the top, you know, when your piece hasn't quite set yet, you'll leave a mark. It'll be all smudged. So you might want to wait until they really set up, unless you can be really good at not making a mess. Right, I don't think I'll do the whole thing here for you. I mean, I will do them, but I want to show you what it looks like with the edge done. Okay, it's my favorite part, doing the top edge. So as always, put the pen half on and half off the top there, and just run that around the little sharp pointy edge of the coaster. It kind of sits inside that little nib there and stops it from moving too much. You might have a different goal to me. You might actually have a little paintbrush, which I just find it's really hard. When I first started resin, I got a paintbrush and I tried painting them with gold. It did not end well. This is much easier. And there we go. Look at that. It's really pretty, isn't it? Not what I was expecting, but hey, we make the best of it, and I do like that. I think it's really pretty, really unique. But you guys let me know what you think. I will finish the side and I'll do the others. But for tonight I have to lay them flat so that they dry nice and flat. There we go. What do you think? Let me know what you think of this one. But yeah, I'm going to try it again with some gold paste and see if that works better. All right, I'm off. I've had a busy, busy day. I'm going to go and curl up on the couch with my dogs and watch a movie. Lovely Christmas movie. I'll see you all real soon for the next video. Take care. Bye for now.